forget Pearl Harbor.
Okay, that one's sick.
By the way, why is the spaghetti?
Okay, that one is sick though. I like that. That one's cool. That one's cool. That one's cool. I respect that one. Suspect the ISIS fighters. Yeah, I don't really care about the story. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry.
Welcome to the Daily Show. Please, my name is Jon Stewart. We got a lot going on in the world today. Very consequential. The things that you're seeing on the news and all that. Huge consequences. But I would be remiss.
ISIS is important. Yeah, not really. I don't really care.
If I did not comment on the big news in broadcasting, Patrick Sajak stepped down from Wheel of Fortune after 41 years. It was incredibly emotional. And I just want to say to Pat Sajak, have you thought about just doing Mondays? Because you can phone that in. But of course, he is gone just in time for Pride Month, ironically. I won't mention why. Pride Month is, of course, that time of year when corporations get together and financially exploit the decades-long struggle of gay people for acceptance and equality. Hey, remember when you were fired from that bank job after you were outed? Well, Burger King does. With a burger that has 2 bottom buns. Yeah. That's not a funny make-em-up. Scarred by conversion therapy, Skittles is releasing a colorless version of Skittles. Apparently not wanting to confuse gay people with competing rainbows. Yeah.
God, rainbow capitalism is so lame and so transparently a grift. I just wish that it would trigger more conservatives so it can, like, at least, you know, have fun with it. Because otherwise it triggers me. Like, I hate it. Like, I really need conservatives to step up here, please. I hate this shit so much. It makes me so mad. It's so annoying. It's turning me into the type of dude who's gonna Skittles. Like, I get it. I get why now. Okay? Like, I hate that they gave up on it. And when they give up on it, I get mad. Because I hate this shit too. Not for the freakish reasons that they hate it, but instead for normal reasons where it's just like, dude, stop. You're so lame.
And then there's this ad showing a family overcoming a father's deep conservative values. And as you watch it, try and guess exactly what it is they're selling.
Mom, this is Amy.
Oh, hi, Amy.
Hey, Dad.
All over your face.
You're the cutest. This will be nice.
Happy birthday.
Is that your dad?
What is he doing?
Did I do it right?
I love you.
You like it?
It's selling Oreos. Come on, this is fucking die. Oh. This is one of the, I guess, best parts and technically worst parts of me not watching any television. Fucking ads.
What the f? Yeah, the next time you waste an enormous amount of paint to apologize to your daughter for making her and her girlfriend walk on eggshells all weekend. Not even saying anything, just standing there with your little glowering beard face in the shadows. You just paint the face and give her an Oreo?
Can I ask why it's such a huge deal? Isn't it good to bring a spotlight to LGBTQ issues? I've always been confused on why people hate it so much. Because it's for you. And that's why I hate it. Because the reality of the matter is these corporations participate in the same exact, wow, okay, question mark? Yes, because you're a liberal. And I hate it. Because these very same capitalist corporations participate willingly in the same unjustifiable structure that literally turns around and still funds Republican legislators, that still ends up being responsible in one way, shape, or form for anti-trans legislation, for example. And it's so fucking hollow, and it's so obvious, and it's so transparent, where it's just like, hey, we love gay people for the month of June, okay? And I despise it. I despise it. It's cringe. It's gross. It's lame as fuck. It's so fake. And people eat this shit up. Meanwhile, all it is checking a box so they can, they can do whatever the fuck they want for the rest of the year. And also because I'm obviously very much a homophone and foe to the LGBTQ community. So that's what it is for the most part. I hate that. Yeah. Cut it out with this gay shit is what I say.
And then, of course, there's Target. Pride Month means so much to them that they set up one small area in their 20,000 square feet of store to sell you a Pride t-shirt they had made in Indonesia for 29 cents landed. Because they believe so much in the cause.
Well, Target will be down.
I agree it's a grift, but don't you think it also does some good, even unintentional, by shitty corporations? No. It doesn't. Especially because, like, then the right react to it, and then they fucking turn around and literally capitulate to the right-wing reaction. If they did this shit, and then the right reacted to it, and they were like, suck my dick, actually. We're going to be extra gay. We're going to do it for fucking 2 months. Then at least I would put some respect on it. But they do this shit. The right wing make content out of it and go crazy over it. They're like, oh, they're turning children homosexual. And then they take the fucking stands down. And that's when I extra lose my mind. When I'm like, it would have been better if you didn't do this at all. You understand? It's literally better that you don't have any fucking Pride merch, anything whatsoever. If you're going to put it up for a week, have a bunch of like absolutely psychopathic, schizophrenic wine moms come into your fucking store and have you fucking take it down. It's literally worse. It's equated to why Morgan Freeman hates Black History Month. Black history is American history, so why do we need a month? What? No, Morgan Freeman is like a conservative weirdo. What the fuck are you talking about? No, my anger and resentment, I don't have a problem with Pride Month. I'm talking about corporations, dude. What the fuck are you talking about? I've never said that I hate Pride Month unless I'm joking and you take it fucking seriously. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, it's like me being like, MLK Day, why is there an MLK Day? Like, I would never fucking say some shit like that. Or why is there a Black History Month or anything like that? This is more about corporations basically taking advantage of like social justice causes that they do not have actual stakes in at all. I mean, yeah, they did this last year. Exactly. That was the worst. I don't give a fuck about Pride Month overall. Like I don't have an issue with it at all. Why should I get mad at that? That's insane. I'm not like some fucking weirdo schizo dude. I do hate corporations doing this shit though, while simultaneously still continuing to participate. Listen, bro, here's what you're going to do, okay? Going forward, if you're a corporation and you're like, I love Pride Month, okay, you have to literally put photos of all of the legislators in whatever state you're in. If you're a target, you're in every state. In every single state, you have to put the Republican state legislatures that pass like anti-trans and anti-queer bills, okay, with like a bounty board. Okay, then you can put the gayest fucking rainbow colored shit all over the store. I don't give a fuck. Okay, you're gonna put a bounty board up there, and you're gonna be like, these are the motherfuckers responsible for passing these exact pieces of legislation that is harming queer people, queer teenagers specifically. Okay, put that fucking bounty board up there. None of this shit. Oh, take pride. I love how true you are to yourself. Please buy this fucking rainbow colored shirt. And then, you know, when the month is over, we'll just fucking forget about it.
Filing back its Pride Month merchandise this June.
What? How will I learn to live, laugh, lesbian? That's right. Target is apparently less proud of Pride this year. But why?
Retail giant Target is grappling with backlash from conservatives over its most recent collection celebrating the LGBTQ community.
Do not shop at Target, or else you're gay and you're a pervert.
Even if I'm just getting paper towels? Is that? But that's the burden corporations must bear. They care almost too much about the human condition, often finding themselves in the crosshairs of ideologues and fundamentalists, but they stand by their values, sometimes for a couple of months. For instance, post-January 6th, hundreds of corporations announced the end of donations to senators.
Bro, there's nothing I love. There's nothing I think that's funnier than like these guys that used to basically reserve this shit for like, you know, the Indonesia division or whatever, unironically treating Mississippi like Indonesia. You know what I mean? It's like all corporations do this at the international level. They don't do fucking pride stuff in like, you know, certain countries where people don't like that sort of thing. But now they're doing the same shit here in America where they're like, yeah, no pride if you're in Mississippi.
Congressman who voted to overturn the election. And that moral stand in defense of democracy itself lasted almost a month. Yeah, they ran the numbers, and apparently you can sell more cell phones in a dictatorship. But that month appears almost Gandhi-esque when compared to Bud Light, whose foray into inclusion was last April's incredibly not in the public's face small promotional social media video with a transgender influencer named Dylan Mulvaney, prompting a conservative Bud Light murder purge. Dear God, man! Those beers had families. Bud Light sales plummeted, stocks tanked, and it only took 2 weeks for Budweiser to issue an apology and run a new ad campaign designed to win back the kind of people who shoot at their products.
Let me tell you a story about a beer rooted in the heart of America.
A talking horse? You're apologizing about a transgender influencer using a talking horse? Well, tell us your story, National Velvet.
Found in a community where a handshake is a sure contract. This is a story bigger than beer. This is the story of the American spirit.
First of all, I think that horse is scared shitless. And second of all,
yeah, they should have just like fucking executed, like done a mock execution of like a trans person or something to be like, this is what we believe in. We're so sorry. This whole Dylan Mulvaney shit was completely out of control. I don't know what the fuck we were thinking. Here it is. We have a stand-in for Dylan Mulvaney. We're gonna kill the stand-in. Please, please stop by. Please stop the boycott. I love Budweiser. Say it.
Apology gift to the people upset about Budweiser is a Budweiser? Curious. But don't be sad, for this is only following in a long line of hollow corporate pandering meant to convince you that not only are corporations people, they're good people, decent people who care.
Never forget the entirety of the conservative movement got one canned. That's it. One can. There was one can ever made with Dylan Mulvaney's face on it. One. I think that was fucking awesome. Honestly, when I think about it, that was so sick because like I've never seen a better demonstration of like how sick in the brain so many Americans are than that shit. It also kind of reaffirmed my position that we will never have like a revolutionary movement in this country, and it's only like anti-capitalism even, or like hurting corporations only works in one direction, in the fascist one. Like it is so crazy. We are severely mentally ill. God damn.
Care about the systemic ills of this great nation. We saw this very clearly in the wake of George Floyd's murder. Corporations saw people's demand for a reckoning with America's racist past, and they said, sure, us too.
We're on a 400-year-long journey, and scars don't fade. But neither does hope.
And in the fight against systematic racism and inequality, Doritos is committing to amplifying Black voices.
Dude, God, this was such a fucking shitty ass era, bro. Every step of the way, I made fun of these fucking clowns, dude. Every step of the way. It don't matter, though. Oh. What happened to revolutionary optimism? Come on, man. Revolution is not only possible, it's inevitable. Bro, I'm sorry. Not when we're talking about this. It's impossible for me to make that argument right now. God has left the planet, okay? God is dead. We have no hope, no nothing when I see stuff like this.
General Mills serves the world by making food people love. And inclusion is one of our secret ingredients.
At Kraft Heinz, our purpose is to make life delicious. And we believe we can't achieve that without one essential ingredient: diversity.
Chat, you can't see it, but Kaya is literally standing with her belly up, with her undies on, like with the diaper on, and it's the funniest fucking thing, dude. Let me see if I can push her over there so you can see. That's how she's been standing this whole time. She won't move. Damn. Hi. What? Can you tell that she has the underwear on, the diaper on? Why does she have a diaper? It's her period. Kaya! Kaya! Are you mad at me? Are you mad at me? She's dead. She's like, no, I'm dead. I'm not even looking at you. Kaya. Hi. Come here. Come here. No, come here. Oh, the diaper girl. Oh, the diaper girl. I think she might not be happy with the diaper. I don't think she's happy with the diaper. Hi. No tail wags for me. Oh, Jesus Christ. Bro, she's fed up with your ass. Well, she should have thought about that before she fucking put her big old pussy on the fucking white couches, okay? She literally bled on the couch. I'm sorry. I had to put the fucking diaper on. She's 100 pounds, okay? She's a fucking 100 pounds. So when she bleeds, she's bleeding like, you know, like a human. Don't air out my sister like that. Oh my God. Just a little brief look. Brief look in my direction. So what's the reason for not spaying? Because I'm gonna fucking start a puppy mill, dude. No, because she's fucking massive. And big dogs, unlike little dogs, according to vets and not random fucking vegans in the chat, need to not be spayed instantaneously so they can fucking develop evenly and not have hip dysplasia later down the line. That's why. Be more charitable to chat is on. No, people always ask that because they're like, it's got to be some cynical reason as to why. I explain it every fucking time. I didn't neuter my pit bull until 1.5 years. Okay? Do you think I like that she's fucking bleeding and that I can't really take her out around like other dogs because I'm terrified that like one of them's going to, you know, impregnate her or some shit? Of course I want to get her fucking spayed. Yeah, she probably will get hip dysplasia, by the way. Like, she already fucking walks funny from the jump. Yeah, I'm from the South. I'm from the South / work in an animal shelter. No, that's how every animal shelter is, chatter. We spay very large dogs very young here. And because of the pet overpopulation problem is so crazy, we'd rather have one dog with hip dysplasia late in life than we have a bunch of pregnant ass dogs. Of course, it's different when you adopt very young with a goal of spaying. Yeah. No, I know. And I know that that's what every fucking, every shelter does here as well. That's what just every shelter does. They spay them at like 6 weeks, I think, which is crazy. Do you ever want her to have a litter before? Fuck no, dude. Are you kidding me? Fuck no. One, I don't know who's going to be able to take care of these fucking dogs. I don't want to put out like 12 dogs that are this size out there. Are you crazy? Not everyone can take care of a large dog. The reason why I wanted a large dog is because I can. I have the space, I have the capacity, I have the time, I have the commitment. As much as I love puppies, I don't want her to go through childbirth and then have like a shit ton of massive dogs. LA pet owners are rich though. It doesn't matter. What are you talking about? LA, I'm in a very, very fortunate situation, even for Los Angeles standards. Like, not every person in LA has the time to take their big ass dog out and run and free roam for an hour and then have a big ass house where they can just like let her run loose. Anyway, let's get back to this fucking mac and cheese bit.
Are you sure you don't mean sodium triphosphate?
Unplug your Theragun.
Meanwhile, while
Bro, Megaphonics loves EV so much, even when it's a Theragun battery, he's like, you need to unplug your battery or else it'll kill your battery life. This motherfucker loves electricity, bro. I swear to God.
corporations forcefully pronounce their deeply held value of promoting.
Look at you benefiting from capitalism. Oh my Lord. So fucking stupid. You're giving me money, dumb fuck. Since 2020, shut the fuck up. You've been watching since 2020 and giving me money.
Diversity on network television, their commitment only lasted until the protests died down.
Time for the morning buzz. Major tech giants, including Google and Meta, quietly slashing their diversity, equity, and inclusion jobs this year and laying off workers in those departments. DEI-related job postings in 2023 declined 44%.
I guess they only needed to use much less of that ingredient than they thought they needed. Turns out the recipe Kraft wanted called for just a dash of inclusion, just a soupçon of diversity. So they're very clearly conflicted between the high moral values that they think we want and the amoral values that serve their shareholders. So if I may address corporate America quickly in this moment. Stop. We don't need any of this. We don't need to know that your products are used by only the most diverse families walking down sidewalks or camping, or diverse families doing a ride, or getting a loan, or doing laundry, or a diverse I don't know what they are. This guy doesn't say he's got a skin condition, and no way is he dating her. No way. No way. There is no way. Oh, sure, we're supposed to believe how many beautiful, multiracial young ladies are dating eczema Opie. Oh, okay. Okay. Very believable.
Wow, John, dude is clearly packing meat. Yeah, dude.
Oh. I apologize. I apologize sincerely to that gentleman. And by the way, for those on the right who wish corporations would just ditch the woke performances and go back to good old-fashioned patriotic values, that's all bullshit too. For God's sakes, SpaghettiOs told us not to forget Pearl Harbor.
Okay, that one's sick.
By the way, why is the SpaghettiO?
Okay, that one is sick though. I like that. That one's cool. That one's cool. That one's cool. I respect that one. That. What? Reddit user Tanky of a Macedon had a threesome with Rebecca Slater. Okay, I'm just gonna ban you because I don't know what the fuck that was, but that sounds insane, bro. Are you okay?
So happy about Pearl Harbor. Is he remembering it or celebrating it? I wouldn't be surprised if SpaghettiOs supported Pearl Harbor attack. Technically, a can of SpaghettiOs is a sneak attack on your digestive system.
Hashtag Pearl Harbor. What the fuck?
SpaghettiOs. SpaghettiOs. The Arby's of pasta. Why are we allowing ourselves to get worked up?
It's awesome, yeah. Is the SpaghettiO licking its hole like it finds itself delicious while saying, remember Pearl Harbor? Yeah, he's like, remember how delectable Pearl Harbor was? It's as delectable as me. I find myself delicious.
Over whether giant multinational corporations are pro-gay or have traditional American values, because corporations have but one value: shareholder value. That's all they have. That Budweiser horse that wants to restore our American spirit is actually owned by a Belgian-Brazilian beverage conglomerate. That all-American Clydesdale's name is probably Jean-Luc Bolsonaro. Even the corporations you think are sincere, like Dove, and their multi-year commitment to body positivity are owned by Unilever, also the owner of Axe body spray, and their decades-long commitment to anything that moves. There is nothing corporations do that is not in service of their bottom line. Even when you go to the checkout at the grocery store and the little card reader thing says, do you want to round up to help feed some children? Well, the first thing I think is, you're the one with all the food.
True.
Why don't you round some of that up?
I will always make a note not to pay that. I despise that shit so much. I fucking hate giving a tax break to a corporation. Like, why would I do that for you? Are you insane? Are you out of your fucking mind? Like, that is literally the most delusional thing I have ever fucking seen in my entire life. I will not be paying. I paid if it's 1 cent. Nope, not even a cent. Out of principle. Sheer fucking principle. Oh my God. You think I want to market you? Are you fucking insane? Make no mistake. This is purely transactional, baby. I come in, I get the groceries, I fuck off. I never think about you ever again until you do some fuck shit to your workers, in which case I'm coming after you. You are fucking out of your dang mind. It's like subbing to Twitch streamer. It's like subbing to a Twitch streamer, lol. Yeah, exactly. Like subbing to a Twitch streamer. That's not how this works. They cannot claim tax breaks for your donations. Isn't it? No, even if it's not a tax break for the corporation, even though they're fundraising technically for a fucking charity, you do realize that they get to say, we donated this amount of money or we fundraised this amount of fucking money for a cause. It's marketing for them. It's literally marketing for them. The company gets like 50 to 70% of those donations, FYI. I didn't even know that. I just knew that as like, it's on sheer principle, I refuse to give money to corporations, even if it's a fucking cent. So they can turn around and be like, we raised $1 billion or whatever for starving children. And if you turn around and say, well, what about you, Twitch streamer? You do fucking fundraisers. Yeah, dude, it's not, the things that I fundraise for aren't exactly fucking cancer children, okay? The things that I fundraise for are issues that I actually genuinely care about. I put more money than any other singular donor into all of those fundraisers. And not only that, but also those are issues that these corporations would never fucking fundraise for. Talk to me when, you know, Walmart is fundraising for Gazan children charities, okay? Also, you don't get a tax write-off for the community fundraisers? Yeah, exactly. My take is fundraising is generally good. No, fuck that. That's a good idea. Yeah, if they match the donations 3x, maybe. But they don't factor in the profit margins. So maybe the fucking normal market price would be $5, but now they're selling it for $6.
And then they got the balls. They got the balls to put out a press release talking about how much money they donated to stop world hunger. That's my money. You tell those kids that's my money. Let's stop pretending that a corporation can even be woke or unwoke or patriotic or unpatriotic. Let's just let corporations live their truth as the profit-seeking Patrick Bateman psychopaths they are. At the very least, we might finally get some honesty from them as well. Take a look.
Hi, we're corporate America.
Not any specific one, all of them.
And over the years, we've pledged our commitment to some important causes like gay rights, democracy, and something to do with black people.
But this month, we're proud to celebrate our biggest commitment of all. No longer pretending that we give a shit about any of that. Part of our new honesty, we pledge no more mission statements or awareness campaigns or promises to increase diversity in management.
You think a year ago we'd be putting up 2 straight white people as spokesmen?
God, no. We would hire 2 diverse actors to pretend they worked here. What a time.
But from now on, we're just going to go back to doing what we are designed to do, making products as cheaply as we can and selling them to you at the highest price possible.
Yes, but we'll still be carbon neutral because it's important to get to net zero.
I mean, we never did that in the first place.
I don't even know what it means.
And here at corporate America, love is love.
No, we're not doing that.
We already told them.